And we welcome you back to Day 3 coverage of the 2019 Division III Outdoor Track and Field Championships here on NCAA.com. The men's steeplechase is now underway, our second event of the day. And let's take a look at the lane assignments. Chase Hampton, who finished with the third best time the preliminary round, a junior from Otterbein, started out in lane 1. He finished with a time of 9:13.11. Sam Brunette, a senior from Plymouth State, finished up in 9:17.36. He finished up fourth in this event last year. Logan McKenzie, a junior from Berea, finished in 9:15.15. He started out in lane 3. Of course, that changes very quickly in these steeplechase races. And then Greg Jandal, a junior from Moravian, finished in 9:17.19. He finished 20th last year, actually last in this event, but did make it to the qualifications here for the NCAA Outdoor Championships. Patrick Watson, a junior from Stevenson, finished 5th in preliminary rounds. He's actually the 4 seed, though, as a result of finishing 2nd in his heat. And then Samuel Gerstenbacher, a junior from Elizabethtown, finished up 12th in prelims. Zach Shoemaker-Allen, a senior from Wisconsin Lacrosse, 12th last year and 10th in the prelims, started in lane 7. Evan Hassman of Claremont McKenna, a sophomore, finished 7th in the prelims as well. And then Jack Seabach, a junior from Wash U in St. Louis, finished in 9:16.24 as they come through here and the first lap comes to a close. Daniel Rosen leading the way right now. He was the number 2 seed coming into this final, but actually had the 4th best time. We'll get to him in just a second. David Westcott of Worcester, a senior, had the 6th best time at prelims. He started in lane 11. Just mentioned Rosen, who's currently leading and had the best time coming in to this event. He qualified in 8:51.64, the only competitor under 9 minutes this year. That was at the Oxy Invitational on May the 11th. He's a junior from Pomona-Pitzer. Benjamin Schott, a senior from Messiah, who was 18th last year. He was the top qualifier in prelims, 9 minutes and 9.51 seconds. And running things out, Matthew Wilkinson, who finished with the 2nd best time in prelims, a sophomore from Carleton, started out in lane 14. So again, this steeplechase, 7.5 laps. The championship record, 8 minutes 43.93 seconds, was set back in 1986. And it has held up for quite a while.
There's been no change among the leaders. It's still Daniel Rosen from Pomona-Pitzer.
So again, right now, Rosen in front. Schott, who finished up 1st in the preliminary rounds, in 2nd right now, and they're really neck and neck. They went around that first lap in a minute 12, well, that second lap, I should say, the time of a minute 12.72. Again, a very hot day here. Possible rain in the forecast as well, so that's a storyline going into this also. How much can we get in before maybe weather becomes an issue? But right around 85 degrees right now in Geneva, Ohio. And these long races, and so many of these competitors, too, are running other races in addition to the steeplechase. Mentioned Andy Rodenfels and her dramatic win, and I shouldn't say that dramatic in terms of the way she cruised, but running the steeplechase the way that she did and then having to compete in the 5K later today as well. Right now, Rosen looking strong. Schott right with him on his shoulder. And then Logan McKenzie, Berea Jr. is close by as well. A pack following after. In 4th right now, it's Patrick Watson of Stevenson holding on.
As they approach the halfway mark of the race.
Well, Rosen, an amazing story in improvement, like so many are in this event. You look at it through the years in terms of which competitors are typically at the top, and it's almost always an upperclassman late in event. Looking at this final, there are 2 sophomores, Wilkinson being the best qualifier of the 2, Evan Hassman, the other from Claremont McKenna. Wilkinson finished in 9:11.43 in the preliminary rounds, but experienced such a crucial factor in this event due to it being really a mainstay at the collegiate level. You really start working on it a ton once you get there. Rosen is a guy who in his first 20 attempts at the collegiate level had not broken 9 minutes. And he's now been sub 9 minutes 2 of his last 4 starts. He's drifted back now a little bit though, and McKenzie now has taken control. So McKenzie 1, Schott 2, Rosen 3. As we now have 3 laps to go for the leaders. A minute 12.93 on that 4th lap. McKenzie looking good right now, native of Athens, Tennessee. Min County High School product. His time of 9 minutes, 4.87 seconds, his best this year at the Billy Hayes Invitational May the 3rd. A first-time qualifier in this event. He was 16th in the 3K at indoors this year. And looking very strong right now, holding on to that lead on Schott. Rosen, who came in as the favorite on paper before the preliminary rounds, being the only sub-9 runner in this field, has drifted back now to 4th. Zach Shoemaker-Allen of Wisconsin Lacrosse has moved into 3. 2 laps to go. A minute 14.16 on that lap for McKenzie, followed by Schott, keeping him within ear distance. And Rosen now has drifted back to 5. Always a question of those last couple of water jumps, and then also when do you begin the acceleration at the end? Around the turn they go. And as they come up toward this straightaway around the turn, McKenzie and Schott clearing the water. And those two looking strong in the straightaway. A hurdle to clear, and McKenzie will get set to try to close this out in the final lap. Schott right with him, step for step. And now Rosen started to make his move. He's pushed back to 3rd. And there goes Schott. So Schott has regained the lead now. Has only led briefly in this race. A senior from Messiah. 9 minutes, 9.51, the top time in the preliminary rounds. And Rosen has drifted very far back in 3rd. Will he have the wheels to be able to get to Schott and McKenzie in front of him? Schott, a senior, the runner of the year in the MAC. Hanover, Pennsylvania native. Final water jump for him. He's over it. And his lead is built now on McKenzie. With just about 100 meters to go. Schott in cruise control. Benjamin Schott comes through and wins the men's steeplechase here in Geneva. Followed by McKenzie, and Rosen battles hard for 3rd to hold off Matthew Wilkinson, who charges forward. What a performance by Benjamin Schott of Messiah. The senior gets his title. Now a national champion in the men's steeplechase, an 18th place finish a year ago. And what a moment for that senior, as they all crash down at the finish line. Again, 85 degrees on this Saturday, May afternoon, and giving it all that they have. Again, Schott, McKenzie, Rosen, 1, 2, 3. Wilkinson charged in for 4th. Patrick Watson did well from Stevenson to grab 5th. And then you see The rest of the field rounding out there